This may not be the best place for this video, but I wanted to change of scenery. He just had dinner, so he's very excited. I wish you guys could see this right now. Anyway, no sir, down please. Down please. Thank you. I've made videos like this before, where I tell you that I don't know what the future holds for my channel and why I haven't made a video in X amount of days or weeks or months. Before I get into the detailed portion of this video, I wanted to first give you a brief recap on life and give you an update based on when the channel stopped or halted halfway through 75 Hard. So we'll start with that. So Cassandra and I finished 75 Hard. We're both very happy that we did it. Obviously happy to have completed it. She lost about 15 pounds. I think I lost about 25 pounds. The weight loss wasn't the focal point of it for us. It was more of just a bonus. Really, we just realized close to the end of 2023 that we didn't have, he's gonna have a whole lot of fun during this, that we didn't have the mental discipline and mental toughness that we know that we needed, and we were sorely lacking. So that's why we did 75 Hard. I'll throw my before and after picture on the screen. Again, 25 pounds down. I wasn't trying to get shredded by any means, but I was certainly happy with that level of progress, and I've been able to maintain that ever since. Now it's just more about having a better relationship with food and consistent training and not beating ourselves up over a missed workout or an extra meal out that week, or, you know, giving ourselves more grace, because that's something that Cassandra and I are both not the best at, and something with which we struggle on a daily basis. Other life update is just Randall. I mean, he's huge in comparison to the last time I believe you guys saw him on the channel. He just turned 6 months at the end of April. And yeah, he's just a ball of energy, and we love him so much. He's the best thing to have happened to Cassandra and I in a long time. He's the best little boy. Hey, easy. He loves lo-fi music, which is what's playing right now. He loves being outside, and he loves meeting new people and meeting new dog friends. And just look forward to growing with the little guy. I'll play with you after this video, buddy. So that's pretty much the life update. Nothing really new has been taking place. You know, I went to Oregon to visit some friends and had a blast there, took some pictures. I'll try to share some on the screen. I brought my camera, but this kind of is going to be a decent segue into what I really want to talk about. And you know what? I might actually take this upstairs because little man is just not having it. Give me that. Let go. Let go. Go get it. Back upstairs in the usual spot. You know, I've made these talking videos several times now, and I know that they're not the most entertaining, but it helps me to think that I'm talking directly to anyone that's watching, and I would like to give some additional visibility to what's been going on in my life and where I'm at with YouTube. Yeah, went to Oregon, had a lot of fun. That was the end of March. It is now the beginning of May. Brought my camera to Oregon and started filming, and I realized that I only had so many days there, and quite honestly, it rained for like 60% of the time that we were there. We played a lot of Magic. We drank a lot of beer, went to a very dark video arcade, went to a gothic restaurant, went a couple places downtown, shopped around. Outside of that, there really wasn't a whole lot to film in the first place, but even the parts that I would have considered film-worthy back when I was filming everything, I'm getting to the point where when I go on these trips, when I see my friends, when I spend time with family, when I do something that I would have previously considered exclusively film-worthy, I'm realizing that I don't want to have a camera in my hands or pointed at someone's face. Not that anyone in my life has really cared, but I don't want to have a camera in my hands experiencing things from behind this lens and missing out on little moments and not being present for those things. That realization began in Oregon, and then it kind of just snowballed from there. And by it, I mean my dedication, discipline, motivation, or anything else with regard to YouTube. I have stopped and started so many times since I began back in my sophomore year of college? My sophomore year of college, and each time that I stopped, whenever I started back up again, I felt a strong urge, a sense of motivation and dedication, or I'd see something or experience something that would inspire me to get back in front of the camera or behind it, depending on what I was filming. And I was just super excited to get back and start again, so to speak. When I stopped filming halfway through 75 Hard, it was mainly because I just felt so burnt out and overwhelmed based on what we were doing with 75 Hard. Everything was just, we had Randall, who had some health issues. He's good now, but Randall had some medical issues, and, there was just so much happening at one time that I just wasn't excited to film. But that's been over 2 months now. And in these 2 months, I haven't felt that sense of urgency or that motivation or that excitement to film again. He's barking because I think he probably got one of his toys stuck. Hold on. As I was saying, since that last halt in my content creation, I haven't felt excitement, motivation, inspiration to film again. Work has been insanely busy for Cassandra and I both. It's getting busier and busier, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. Also, my weekends are either spent visiting friends, a lot of which are either moving away or their lives are getting busier, or Cassandra and I are spending quality time together, because now, during the week, she's picked up an extra shift at work, and then our schedules just don't really align most days. It's just, it's become not stressful, but like my desire to create particular to YouTube hasn't been there. I haven't felt fulfilled doing it, I haven't felt a passion for doing it, and I haven't felt a strong desire to pick up the camera and film something. And when I first felt that way, I really thought that it would feel worse. Thank you, Randy. But it just didn't. I thought I'd feel badly for not wanting to make content, and I don't. And to me, I think that's progress. I think it means I've grown. I think it means I actually am getting a little bit better, contrary to what I said earlier, about giving myself some grace, and that I can just enjoy life for what it is and not try to make it something grandiose all the time. And I've definitely noticed myself become more present in my day-to-day, and I can tell that that's benefiting my relationships, specifically the one with my wife and our dog, and that progress needs to keep going in that direction, because one day we're going to want to start a family, and I'm going to need to be able to have that balance. If I continue to create in this manner, I'm going to need to be able to have that level of balance, an even better level of balance, to properly take care of and be there for my family. I love making videos. I love taking pictures. I love editing. I love going to the gym and, putting something together that I think is cool, and my friends can look and go like, oh, that was a cool workout edit, or that was a cool whatever. This whole thing started for me to document my life, and I guess I'd be lying if I said it didn't start for me to become an influencer. And it hasn't been that in many years, but it did begin as a way to document my life and look back on it with each passing video. And I do that to this day, and I'm able to see the progress that I've made as a person. I'm able to see the progress that I've made in my relationships, in my work life, in my hobbies, and anything in between. And I think that with that being the main reason that this channel began, I think I've accomplished that goal, and I think that that in and of itself is pretty fulfilling. I don't want to make this a long video because I am certain that nobody wants to sit and watch me talk for 15 to 20 minutes, because I don't want to sit and talk. Well, that's a lie. I could sit and talk for 15 to 20 to 30 fucking 45 minutes. Doesn't matter. I could talk for days. But I know that I don't like to see my favorite YouTubers or content creators, their content is more engaging when it's not just this. So this isn't me saying, I don't know what my channel is going to look like. I don't know if I want to keep making content. This is me saying, I think this is going to be my last shot at this specific YouTube channel. Because I've stopped and started again so many times, I think that is a sign that maybe I don't, to my core, really want to be doing this. And if I do, I'm not doing it in the way that I should be, if that makes sense. I'm not doing it the way that I should be. I just don't know that yet. And I'm starting to get the sense that I might learn that sooner than later. I'm not going to tell you there's tons of cool content coming. I'm not going to tell you that I've got XYZ planned for this video, because I don't. And that's honestly really comforting, because lately I have really enjoyed getting up, going to work out with my wife, coming home, having breakfast and coffee, working, playing some video games after work, and then my wife comes home, we watch some TV, we go to bed, and I get to do it all over again the next day, because she's the woman of my dreams. We have the best dog on the face of the planet. I've got great friends. I've got so much going on that when I'm able to put the camera down and actually experience it and live it in the moment with my own eyes, I see it for exactly what it is. And it's all pretty amazing. I tried to keep this, I didn't take any notes, I'm not looking at any notes down here. I tried to keep this very real with you all. I'm gonna do my absolute best to not edit in too many cuts outside of moving upstairs and taking care of Randall, of course. I just wanted to speak to you guys from the heart and let you know where my head has been for the last several months. And yeah, I've got no clue what this channel is going to look like moving forward. And I think that's okay. For the first time in my life on the internet, I'm okay with that. So to anyone who has stuck it out over these many years with me, and to all of you who will watch the videos regardless of how many days, weeks, or months are in between each one, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. This is not the end. This is the last shot. We're giving it one more good old college try. I'm looking forward to whatever comes from that. And I'm excited to see how it all plays out. So, thanks.